Right, everyone. So Nintendo is reportedly taking a new action against Palworld. This is from Gaming Bible. Nintendo seems to have added a new weapon to its arsenal for use in its legal battle against Palworld. Its name is U.S. patent number 12,220,638. Thank you in advance to Game Rant's Dominic Bosnjak for the original article. A new patent registered by Nintendo with the United States Patent and Trademark Office appears to describe a creature capture mechanic, which is also similar to a different patent, number 12,179,111, that Nintendo also registered at the end of 2024. It seems the new patent is actually somewhat of retcon of the previous one, as Wozniak notes that game phrase report states that the more open-ended language, such as swapping the phrase field character with virtual character, can be applied to Palworld's mechanics in a broader sense. The news comes after a report from today that the United States Patent and Trademark Office has only granted one out of the 23 claims that Nintendo had previously filed against Palworld last year. The one patent they did grant refers to the smooth switching of riding objects in a game, which appears to be in direct reference to the mechanic that allows you to switch between Pokemon that you can ride in Pokemon Legends Arceus. The report came from another report from December in which the United States Patent and Trademark Office rejected 32 of the 33 claims made against Palworld. All in all, not a great batting average on Nintendo's behalf, but they might actually be the plan. Given that 54 out of their 56 claims against Palworld have been rejected thus far, it seems that Nintendo's lawyers are essentially just throwing everything they can at them in an attempt to see what sticks. Here's hoping the publishers behind Palworld are in this one for the long haul, because it seems like Nintendo won't be calming down anytime soon. So yeah, so this is one of those things where I completely understand the importance of copyright and the importance of not stealing things directly from places, but I really feel like Nintendo, by suing over this, it's like they're completely missing the boat. What they need to do is create a Pokemon game that people are like, hey, this is way better than Palworld. To me, like I said, I understand you definitely don't want people just to be able to use copies of what you're doing in the game. I 100% get that, and I don't know exactly the law on for a video game, like how close something would be to be considered. So like how close is something to another character, like would for that to be considered copyright. But the reason this game is taking off the way it is because there's not Pokemon games that people have fallen in love with the way they did, with those original ones on the Game Boy and then the Nintendo DS and stuff like that. Obviously you have things like Pokemon trading card game, Pocket, and that kind of stuff. Pokemon Go, that stuff's going crazy. People love that. But for those, old style games, we're not seeing a lot of it. So, like I said, I loved Power World when I played it. I thought it was super good. And I think Nintendo, as much as they're trying to, sue and do all this stuff, they're making themselves look silly. Because Power World, I think, is just a better game than some of those recent Pokemon games. I've watched a lot on them, and people just don't seem to like them the same way that they've liked this. And I think that's really something that, by suing, Nintendo's just kind of telling everybody that. It's like, yeah, well, we got to shut this thing down because our product isn't as good. So thank you all for watching.